Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, I'm glad you stopped by. Today we're making a very special cake, a funfetti cake. It's my son's birthday today, and this was his request. People will make a funfetti cake in all different ways. I'm doing it very traditionally, a white cake, vanilla buttercream, sprinkles. I'm not putting sprinkles in the frosting, that's going to be plain, but we are going to decorate it. First, we're going to spray 3 8-inch cake pans with non-stick spray and line with parchment paper. Then you're going to preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. This is 3 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour, and in here is a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of baking powder, and a teaspoon of baking soda. Now we're going to cream our butter. This is 3 sticks or 1.5 cups. We'll cream our butter for about 1 minute on high speed. Now we're going to add in 1 3/4 cup of granulated sugar, and we're going to beat this for 5 minutes. Now it's time for our eggs. These are 4 large eggs that I'm adding in, 3 teaspoons of vanilla. We're going to mix our eggs and vanilla into our butter and sugar mixture until it's just combined. Next, we're going to add our buttermilk and our dry mixture from earlier, alternating as we go. I wanted to share with you a little hack that I have for buttermilk. When you are baking a cake, for me personally, I don't feel like going to the grocery store and buying a quart of buttermilk because I'm only going to use part of it for my cake. So what you do is for every cup of buttermilk that you're going to use, you add 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. So this called for 1.5 cups of buttermilk. So I used regular milk, any milk, 1%, 2%, full fat milk, and I added 1.5 teaspoons of lemon juice to this. As you can see, our batter is really velvety and it's on the thick side, and that's okay. It should be. This means it's going to be a really light and moist cake. We're not done yet. Here I have 2 egg whites, and I'm going to beat these for about 3 minutes until it's foamy. Very soft peaks are forming. This is not anywhere near like what a meringue would be like, but this is what we want for our cake. And now we're going to fold in our egg whites. We're not beating these at all. We're just folding them in. This is going to add even more air to our cake. Now that our cake batter is all done, we're going to add our sprinkles. And I wanted to talk just a short bit about sprinkles. You want to use this type of sprinkles. I guess you could call these jimmies. Some people call them jimmies. Because if you use the little ones that are like a ball, little non-Perriells, I think they're called, they will just melt and just into your cake, and it will turn gray like the insides because all the colors are melting together. But so this is the type of sprinkle you want to use. Add 3/4 of a cup of sprinkles. Make sure you fold them gently into the cake batter. Now that our cake batter is in our pans, this is what it looks like. And usually when I make cakes, I drop them on the counter like 2 or 3 times to get all the air bubbles out. But when you're baking a cake with egg whites like we did, we don't want to do that because all of the air will deflate and we don't want that. So we're going to bake each cake round at 350 for about 20 minutes. We'll test with a toothpick to see if a toothpick comes out nice and clean, and that way we'll know that they're done. Right now I'm putting on the final layer of frosting. I forgot to turn on my camera to show you how I filled in between the layers with frosting and how I applied the crumb coat. Sorry. Now I'm taking my bench scraper and going around the sides of the cake gently to smooth them out. I'm doing the same thing on the top of the cake. I'm not worried about getting this ultra smooth because we're going to be adding sprinkles. Our next step is to apply our sprinkles to the side of the cake. This is a really messy process, as you can see. So I have the cake resting inside a baking pan that has sides to it to catch all the sprinkles that fall off. Let's add some sprinkles to the top of the cake. I think this will pull the whole cake together. Now for final touches. I thought it would be nice to put some squiggly dollops of frosting on the top of the cake. Here's a look at Funfetti birthday cake before the candles. Here's what it looks like with all the candles on it, 33 to be exact. Well, a few things happened today when I was trying to film this video. One is that I didn't turn on my camera when I was assembling the cake, putting the frosting in between the layers. I really wanted to show you that. The other thing was that the first cake I made, I forgot to add the sprinkles to it. Who does that? Me. So anyway, I had to go ahead and rebake another cake. And then this happened.
You, happy birthday to you. Holy shit. Happy birthday.
Oh my God.
Blow it out.
Blow it out. Blow it out. Oh my God.
Jeez. Crap. Fire extinguisher?
Well, just about set my house on fire with that cake. Well, this has been an exciting day, burning cake and all. I had fun. I hope you did too. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment. I love to read comments from viewers and my subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please consider subscribing. Stay tuned for my next video, which is going to be what I do with the cake that I made for the Funfetti cake without the sprinkles. I'm going to be repurposing that. So have a great day and see you next time.